Welcome back. It's time to break down what's happening in the sports world.
Yeah, we got Paul Greco over here.
Our main squeeze.
Yeah, our sports expert and our relationship expert.
Yeah. Relationship expert. I've been through it all. Been through it all.
Thank you for giving us all of your thoughts there on dating.
That was my pleasure.
Appreciated that.
Yeah, it was awesome.
But you did say one more thing.
Okay.
There was one thing that you really thought women should know, and that's don't talk so much.
Yeah, yeah. Especially on the
there
first.
Goes that bus.
Yeah, don't talk so. I like that. Don't divulge a lot. Don't give a lot of information.
Yeah.
But also just don't talk a lot. That's that to me that's like a keeper. That's why I'm with my wife.
Less of this
Less of
and
that.
more of this.
Exactly. So that's that's one of my keys.
You're wrong for that.
Shut her pile. Okay.
Especially during football.
Okay, so.
Oh man.
Speaking of ladies,
yes.
Our play of the week has to do with a sorority girl.
Yeah, so this is one of those great things, right? So we're getting back to bringing the videos back to the segment now that the Thursday night lights are out. But yeah, so Tony Romo just a few weeks ago against J.J. Watt has the spin move, and we're going to see the exact same spin move that she does, right? J.J. Watt, boom, rolls out to the outside.
Look at her.
Then whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, she got some hips. Look at that. That is awesome right there. That's a girl that probably we could use at St. Anthony right now.
Yeah,
we could use those types of moves right there. Look at that.
Dude.
Oh, broken ankles. That girl's trying to pick up her ankles and apply it off the floor. That is a great move right there. This is amazing to me. I mean,
She's quick.
She is. Look at
Fast
that.
feet.
Boom.
4 girls on the floor.
See, now, I would date her. So she's athletic.
Not talking.
She's not talking. She's running.
And she's playing
spinning.
football.
She's playing some football. So this right there, that right there, that would be my number one. That would be my number one.
That's baby right there?
Right there.
Especially the not talking
Yeah, she didn't say one word the whole time. The whole way. That was great.
Nice, Paul. Nice.
All right, man. The Spurs talk. Let's
Spurs.
jump to Spurs.
Huge road trip that they just have, coming off big games against the Clippers and again against Golden State Warriors. Those are two of the top teams in the West right now, and you go into their place and you beat them. Tomorrow night, the Fakers will come into town.
The Fakers. I love it.
Will come into town. But more importantly, it's going to be a significant night. If you have tickets for tomorrow, you're going to see history.
Yes.
Because Tim Duncan is just a few points away from 25,000, become the 18th player to do it.
25,000.
25,000. So huge night. So, I mean, Timmy's got, this great opportunity to continue to move up the charts as far as, being one of the top scorers in the NBA all-time history. He is the number one power forward in history. And tomorrow, if you have tickets, you get to see a part of history. So it's going to be it's going to be strong. But, the keys right now, though, if you take a look at what the Spurs are doing is they're finally getting off the funk of the beginning of the season. There was a little bit of nervousness over the first probably week and a half. But, again, after this great road trip, they're back to being the Spurs. They're moving the ball like they did in the championship game. It's not hitting the floor, and that's what we expect from the San Antonio Spurs.
Good stuff.
I want to know what you think about, and we always talk about their age. I mean, everyone's giving them a hard time. How much of a factor does that really play into them being able to win another championship?
I don't think it does. I mean, we've been talking about it for almost 5 years with this crew, with this big three. I mean, me, I just turned 40. My body feels like it's 60.
Things are, they're cracking.
Especially now with the cold. But the fact is that, Timmy Duncan has a great regimen during the offseason where it prepares him for this long season. Plus, Pop, lets the guys rest. And I think that's an important factor. I know a lot of NBA teams don't like that, but we're not there to satisfy the other fans. We're there to satisfy the San Antonio Spurs. And what you've seen is, you're talking about 50 wins over the last decade and a half that this team has been able to accomplish. And it's because of what Pop's been able to do with this group, giving them enough rest and allowing them to get on the floor, being healthy. That's been the key. It's been the health of this team.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Good stuff. Got to stay healthy. And speaking of healthy, Cowboys. Romo looked good.
Yeah, Tony Romo looked great. I mean, you were playing the Jacksonville Jaguars, but, you're on the field. And what's great is that they have a bye week, so he gets to rest a week before they play the Giants on the 23rd. So it's a huge thing for the Dallas Cowboys to see him on the field, being able to get the ball downfield, and being able to walk away to win because, again, you're talking about back-to-back losses, and what it does is it puts them back in contention for that NFC East championship.
Good stuff.
So Tony's feeling good now?
Yeah, Tony, yeah. Well, I mean, as good as you could feel with 2 fractured bones in your back, I guess. Nothing a shot can't handle. So, a little cortisone shot in the back.
Cowboys, Des Bryant.
Yeah, Des
Contract
Bryant.
talk, man.
Yeah, so he's a huge talk right now during this bye week because they're talking about this contract extension, and word has come out over the last couple of weeks about the Cowboys really wanting to wait to get Des Bryant that contract. But, Des is talking about loyalty, and, he can only be loyal for so long before he takes his loyalty somewhere else. So he's a priority. He's going to be a priority for this Cowboys team in the offseason.
Show him the money.
You got to give him the
like
money.
Jerry Maguire
That's
said.
right.
All
Give
right,
him the
Paul,
money.
thank you, my friend.
Boom.
You can follow him on Twitter at Paul Greco, and we'll see you next week. And coming up after